Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5 on this Sunday afternoon. Welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host, Satoshi. I've not looked at these figures yet, so let's just jump straight into it. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. So we have got Bitcoin with 1% of the hash rate, Bcrash 1.9, Corecoin 96.9. Network nodes, same as they ever were since November 15th, 2018. 2.3 for Bitcoin, 10% for Bcrash, 87.6 for Corecoin. Transactions, transaction banking. 46.3 for Bitcoin, 3.2 for Bcrash. Congratulations to them. And 50.5 for Corecoin. Be interesting to see where that's come from. Block size, Corecoin winning on that one, it's a shame. But Bitcoin with 39.4, Bcrash 3.3, Corecoin 57.2. So let's just spot the biggest block on Bcrash. 192, I can see. Seriously, is that going to be the biggest one? 192. Oh my, seriously? Like 0.19 of a megabyte is all that Bcrash can muster. They're absolutely hilarious. Corecoin, again, they actually have purposely a 1 megabyte restriction on their chain. Well done to them. And let's see what's going on Bitcoin here. Oh yeah, I can see a 3.2 megabyte block winning already. Is that might be? See, 3.2 megabytes is disappointing for Bitcoin, but that's because something is clearly going on. Now, I've actually found, I think when I was looking at the Bcrash statistics, I think this actually brings up the page I was trying to find the other day. Here we go, yeah. So this actually still shows that 2,120 blocks have been mined under the new consensus rules. So this is Amarie's coin. this is a Bitchin chain, which has clearly got pretty much all of the hash rate. And when I say all, I mean literally like 99 point something or other. Proof of work again. I mean, Anne-Marie's coin is the equivalent to Bcrash in comparison to the rest of the coins. So this is the Bitchin chain. That's Bcrash, and this is Anne-Marie's coin. I mean, this is probably him. What, BCHA Pro? Yeah, all right, mate. You know, whatever. I mean, and the value of it is just something ridiculous. Has he got the price there? No. Oh, we can check that, but I mean, I don't know why via BTC are even bothering. I mean, literally, it's they don't know. That's it. They just don't know. That's it. So BCH Unlimited and Bitchin are the same. You see, they've got the same data in each block, so they're sharing the chain. And this is Anne-Marie. So there's a bit of Dutch mining on there, a bit of see, look, unknown mining all the empty blocks, pretty much. Taking the block reward halving and preventing Anne-Marie and his cronies from getting a lot of block rewards, which is just hilarious. I mean, they've got no chance. I just can't believe how they can't literally, they haven't studied anything or seen past the end of their noses. It just amazes me. Honestly, it's opened my eyes to what the rest of society is like when you look at, because I guess crypto is a new asset class. So literally every man and his dog has come in, and nobody has been proved wrong or right yet. But there's going to be a reckoning. People staking their reputations on the line. I mean, talking about getting sullied is what's going to happen to them. My goodness. So we'll just have a look at the rest of these. Bitcoin hash rate by network. Yeah. As we'd expect there. But it just goes to show that proof and hash rate don't mean jack. Proof of work by network. Yeah, the other two chains will stop. Bcrash versus Bitcoin. Bcrash versus Bitcoin. 13,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is CoreCoin. 1.9% more profitable to mine on Bcrash. 1.9 also more profitable to actually rent on CoreCoin in comparison to Bitcoin. So here we go. Daily average block size by network. Oh, Bitcoin just dipped below CoreCoin. Transactions by network. Oh, just dipped below it. Never mind. Transactions per block. Yeah, just dipped below. Fees USD. Bitcoin smashing it. Fees Satoshis. Bitcoin smashing it, because it's an electronic peer-to-peer cash system. Block reward ratio, again, that will come with time and price, which is going to follow value. Global hash rate 7 days. F2 pool in, and Ant pool, and a Binance up there, top 4 macking it this week. 24 hours, so Binance has just dropped down. So there's Huobi that's popped up in 4th, but there's still Ampool pool and an F2 pool macking it hard over global hash rate 24 hours. So this is CoreCoin, F2 pool in, Huobi, Ampool, the big boys up there on CoreCoin. Bcrash, Antpool now competing with BTC Top and Binance. I mean, it's just such a joke. It's such a joke. You'd think with all these people investing all this money in hardware and mining equipment that they might have actually bothered to do a little bit more research. I mean, it just amazes me. It does literally amaze me. Oh, well, maybe it doesn't amaze them. But I mean, I've figured this out through common sense, really. Literally, like common sense. Figure it out. Yeah, that's what was required. And here we have Bitcoin. So we've got Hathor keeping all the shitcoin enterprises off the chain, mining those empty blocks. Huobi on there wanting to be a player. Tal on there mining the big blocks. Mempool, Norpool are on there, competing for a piece of the pie. Via BTC, F2 pool and SV pool, other mining pools on there. All right. Alrighty, Roo. Let's have a look at some of these other charts. So we'll have to have a quick look at Bitcoin Blocks Live for the newbies. If they've not seen this before, this is actually a really important website where you can actually, this is the global blockchain live right here. So I mean, obviously you have to appreciate what you're looking at, but everything that you see here is new. That's never been done before. Well, So never been done before. Like new blocks are being mined. So it's literally all the blockchain technology, and Bitcoin was purely theoretical when Satoshi first designed it. This is that theory coming to fruition, proving that Satoshi was that good. Because it works like he said it would, when other people said it couldn't be done. But here we are in all its glory. So these are the transactions at the top here being broadcast to the network and being picked up by the nodes. And as soon as they're picked up by more than 50% of the nodes on the network, it is effectively confirmed, and then it goes into the meme pool, where it's waited to be collected by the miners and packaged into a block, and then it is put into the blockchain down here. And each of these candle columns here that we're looking at is a block that has got all this data in it. And down the bottom here in this in the highlighted rectangular box, we have got the information that is in each block. So we'll just have a look at, well, I'll tell you what, let's just zoom out a bit, see if we can see some bigger blocks. Oh, there we go. All right, 29 megabyte block. That was mined by Tal. It had 3,577 transactions with total fees worth $5.26. See, and this is why it's really important for those block sizes to fill up, because in return for the miners providing as much value to the network as they can in terms of speed, reduced cost, and huge scale, they get the block reward. But as time goes on and the block reward diminishes and gets cut in half, they then have to take the fees. So it's the block reward that is in place. It's the block reward that enables the miners to add value to the network, and because it's the value to the network that will attract more people to use it. And then as more and more people use it, obviously that's when the fees will go up and they'll be able to replace the block reward subsidy. But blockchain don't want you to know that, nor do any of these other shit coins. So yeah, you heard it here first, if you're a newbie, that is. So let's just have a quick look at wallets live, as this is another metric that I quite like looking at these days. Nothing too spectacular here at the moment, like transactions 24 hours, blah 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 blah. Bit info charts, active wallet addresses, and we'll take out Bitcoin chain, add in Ethereum, go to a 3-month view. So just 39,000 active addresses on Bitcoin at the moment. Core coin is in blue. They should change the name, because if you change the way something operates, if you fundamentally change it, and then you say it's also because you've changed it, it's now no longer a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, it's not Bitcoin. It's ridiculous. But again, we know why they've done it. It's all political hoo-ha. But they'll get what's coming to them in the end. Right now, Bitcoin is simply an intelligence test, with a prize being the greatest financial reward in history. And yeah, like literally at the moment, as I just said, nothing has been proved yet. So because this is a new asset class, literally everybody in the intelligence range, those people who are at the bottom of dregs of society, thought, oh right, well actually here's something where I can maybe prove myself in. And it's just like, no mate, very soon you're going to be back down where you belong, where you came from, which is under a rock, you absolute troglodyte. And like these people, like I am starting to get like a little bit annoyed with them, because it's just like, how dare you like go on and talk shit in front of me, thinking that you know what you're talking about, giving the impression that you know what you're talking about when you're talking shit and misleading everyone else. I mean, I at least went on, and when I first started, I was like, look, I don't know this. I was asking questions, but I was asking intelligent questions because I wanted to get to the bottom. And then when you get to the bottom and you see all these other people still talking shit, you're just like, how have you not figured this out yet? What you're talking about doesn't make sense. Like, they've just made up this thing in their head. Like, yeah, there'll always be some kind of question like, well, yeah, this is what we believe. No, it's bollocks. We need a scientific, mathematically proven answer. None of this, well, I believe this. Like, F off you believe in it crap. It's got nothing to do with what you believe, or it's the fundamental understanding of this thing. What is it that gives it value? Well, we know what gives it value. It's for the first time in history, it is we have sovereignty over our own data, and it's the power of the single distributed decentralized ledger that can now run all the world's technologies, because there is no single central point of failure, which means data on it can be trusted. And talking about data being trusted, let me just have yeah, so we'll have a laugh first. Like, you've got to hear this. Like, this is a classic shitcoiner saying this. So, you know, when the price dumps on a shitcoin, what do you think shitcoiners say? Well, let's have a listen, shall we? Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Seriously? Seriously? Oh, they're going to 51% attack this piece of shit, and that will present a fantastic buying opportunity. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's literally, that's all I have to say on the matter. Listen to this crap. Now, why do I feel that he's having a dig at me there? Yeah, that's right, mate. You just go ahead and fill your boots with that B crash. Oh my goodness me. Like, you know, shocking. I mean, shocking. For anybody that's got any level of intelligence whatsoever, what he just said there makes no sense whatsoever, and it is literally so stupid, it's beyond words. I don't have a name that's, you know, more indicative than stupid. Like, unbelievably stupid, ridiculously stupid. Stupid than stupid. Like, absolutely insane. All right, here we go. We're just going to try and find SegShit, Andreas Antonopoulos. Who's her name from Daily Decrypt? Is it Sarah or something? Decrypt. See if we can find it. Oh, this is the one. Great stuff. Amanda Johnson. Here we go. Right, so yeah, I mean, this is actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, and then I'm just going to break it down for you, like his explanation, so you can actually hear what he's saying and where it's wrong. It's really quite shocking, really. Here we go. There we go. Separating the signatures from the transaction and the block data structure. It's absolutely outrageous. The signatures are literally like the witness signature on a contract. When you separate the two, you then cannot tell or who is responsible for the data that has then been placed in the chain. It's outrageous. Transaction malleability fix. No, taking the signatures out adds malleability to it. Malleability is changing it. Like, you know, when you say metal is malleable, you can bend, you can sculpt it, you can change it. That is not what you want with data in the blockchain. That data has to be secure. Now, when you're taking those signatures out, the data is no longer secure. And when data is no longer secure, it has no value. That's the point. Removing the signatures removes the value from the data. It's ridiculous. We know why they've done it. You cannot change it without invalidating the signature, because the signature belongs to the person who made that data and put that transaction in the chain. Why would you want to change it? Unless you have, you know, nefarious intentions. Like, I just can't believe, I mean, this is just so blatant here. But obviously Amanda Johnson doesn't have a clue what she's talking about. She's just like, oh, well, this is just Andreas Antonopoulos. I'm just literally going to, try and absorb everything he says and not question him on it. I'd be like, hold on a minute. Why do you want to change this? This is absolutely outrageous. Why would you want to malleate the signature? The signature belongs to the person who put the data in the chain. You know, it's like all these bullshitters use words like malleable, thinking that people aren't going to really understand it in its context. Hear that? The transaction ID is now no longer based on the signature anymore. So in other words, you're f***ing it up. Which it should be, which is a centralized absolute piece of dog shit.
Channels.
Payment channels is, yeah, it means you can now add payment channels and, like, you know, basically do stuff in the chain that you make changes to somebody else's transactions. It's outrageous. Anyway, but that's kind of all I wanted to go over, really. You know, just unbelievable. So I hope I've explained that to everybody there. Tell you what, while we're doing Ding a Dong, we'll have Bitcoin Blocks Live playing in the background. Yeah, why not? It's always worth looking at. Right, any questions in the chat box, peeps? Please put them in there. And in the meantime, put your Handcash handles and Paymails. Let's do this. Shout out to the return of the Bitcoin SV channel. Shem is hosting an epic, I don't know how many hours is going to be, a long show on December the 1st. But I'm hopefully going to be a warm-up act, maybe tomorrow, just because, you know, that's where Satoshi was first named, christened, and came to fruition. I have to thank the Bitcoin SV channel for that. So it'll be nice being back on the show, not having to do any research and work. I'll tell you what, I know I've been going for 50 minutes. I haven't even done any articles today, have we? But, you know, at least we've learned all about SegShit and what shitcoin is like. Yeah, so we'll leave it there, peeps. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the show. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given, same time tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, got a question here. So, as I was just saying, yeah, same time tomorrow. Take it easy. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
One vision.